Good morning. This is Pam from NortheastWheelsEvents.com at the 2021 Ford Nationals over here in Carlisle. And what's really great is that we got Ford Performance here, and Mr. Performance himself, he might claim that title, he might not, who knows, but I'm giving it to him anyhow, Jim Owens. He's going to give us a walkabout on this development mule of the GT40. Take it away, Jim.
Oh, thank you. And we're so glad to have the events back on. Carlisle here has done a great job, Lance and his entire crew, to invite everybody back in, still being safe as it relates to COVID, but enjoying the car culture in the outdoors in 80-degree sunny weather. And we're all glad to be here at the Carlisle All Ford Nationals. It is the largest Ford gathering any place on the planet. Like, you have Fords from back to the Model Ts, to the Edsels, all the way to the Ford GTs that we're talking about here today. Now this one, what we bring to these type of events, when we go to enthusiast events, what we like to do is a little bit different than what you do from an auto show. So this over here, we brought one of the Ford GT test mules from the engineering department to kind of show what the vehicle was used to test and make the actual Le Mans winning race car, where we came back from 50 years. Yep.
All right, they're off.
Where we came back 50 years after finishing 1, 2, 3 to win our class in Daytona again, in Le Mans again.
Yes.
Now, Daytona, we'll talk a little bit over here with the Lloyd Ruby and the Ken Miles car. But what we like to show for the enthusiasts is this is literally one of the test mules. And you know, this isn't a car that you could get at your dealership. Inside you can even see some of the engineering test papers that are still there, and all the wiring and the monitoring equipment that our engineers used to help develop the Ford GT for our return to Le Mans and our return to the streets. So, like, you know, you don't have your airbag in here, or your radio, or your AC, but you can see what we want people to understand is how.
Hold on.
Yep.
Another Ford voicing their opinion.
Yep. So we want the attendees here. We think the enthusiasts understand how the development works, and we wanted them to show them actually one of the development vehicles that led to this wonderful vehicle over here.
This is remarkable. Now, this is all carbon fiber.
Yep, this is one of the carbon fiber tubs and entire carbon fiber car. But when we were doing the test work beforehand, you know, it's not the pretty. This is all the exposed carbon fiber in its natural state from when we did all the testing. We always like to be able to share that with enthusiasts at events like Carlisle.
Now, this would be considered a test mule. How many mules were built?
I believe there were 4. You can't quote me on it. But there were at least 4 back in the shop when I was working on the program.
Okay.
That we would see, you know, every day coming in and out from the garages in Dearborn, going out to the test tracks and on the street and coming back in.
Now, the wind tunnel, of course, is a big thing, and what I love is one of the most distinctive styling features is this flow-through tunnel.
Our flying buttress, right? What you need when you're going 200 miles an hour at Le Mans down the straights, you know, you need an aero package that works. And so the design engineers, along with the racing program engineers and our program team, work together to develop that aero that will keep it not only downforce down, because at 200 plus miles an hour, you know, you want to be holding down on the ground, and then also for the coefficient of drag, to reduce the coefficient of drag and increase downforce.
That is brilliant. How did you come to design? Who thought of the flying buttress?
So that is our design team. You know, I'm the marketing manager as it relates to it. But they work through, you know, basically 3 different things. They work through computer design, where we go through and say, based off of this is where we think the wind is going to go after. Then you use a slow speed wind tunnel to kind of blow smoke through to see the smoke and where it goes, and you color it. And then you take it to a high speed wind tunnel to see, and with a rolling floor, so like it simulates what's going to be out in the natural environment to make sure that the aero works. And then you go back, you know, like on the back of the shampoo bottle, rinse, lather, repeat.
Yes.
You go back and change something again, then take it back through that aero testing. And then that's when you end up with the final design.
That is remarkable. Now let's go over the final design
this
over
car
here.
we are so proud of. you know, I'm sure a lot of your viewers have watched the Ford versus Ferrari movie.
Of course.
And where Ken didn't have an opportunity to win that race, but to stage one of the most famous finishes. He passed away before he had a chance to race and win again. But in '66, it was a pretty magical year, right? We finished 1, 2, 3, and 5 in Daytona, in the 24-hour race of Daytona, and we had Ken Miles driving with Lloyd Ruby. And to recognize Ken's participation, the team wanted to do something that recognized Ken's car. So this is an adaptation of the original livery that was run in '66 at Daytona. So you see the famous 98 number, the Ford blocking on the back. And then we tied into some of the colors with the red. So you see unique interior red behind the carbon fiber wheel in
yes.
there.
Yes.
Yeah, so we wanted a car that paid homage to the livery that he ran in '66 that started off that campaign, finishing in the 1, 2, 3 finish at Le Mans.
Oh, this is just beautiful. And you carry through with your red theme I see on the interior.
Yep.
Very nice. What other Go Fast goodies do you have? Anything special?
So no, it's not a go faster car. I mean, the Ford GT itself is pretty darn fast. And great on a racetrack, you know, given what we did in Le Mans again. But what we did here is we paid more homage to the livery and the heritage of the car that Ken ran in '66.
All right, so let's conclude this interview with a test drive. Let's go.
Let's go. Here, I got the keys. Here are your keys.
Sounds good to me. Where do you think we can get 200 miles an hour around here?
I'm sorry?
Where do you think we can get 200 miles an hour around here?
Not legally, safely, other than a racetrack. We want you to follow all of the state laws when you're out there driving, but take it to its natural environment on a professional track, and that's where you can experience that speed.
Oh, that sounds wonderful. Wonderful. Jim, I really appreciate this. This is fantastic.
Thank you, and I hope your viewers get a chance to come out and visit us live at events sometime soon.
Excellent. And, of course, visit your local Ford dealer for your new lineup of the Mustang.
Oh, we have all of the Mustangs that you need. We have our MkII GT, the electric Mustang that has 480 horsepower.
480.
You have your Mach-1 internal combustion, Mach-1 480 horsepower. You have your Shelby GT 500, and of course the Broncos that are coming in soon.
Yes, now you got the two lines of Broncos. You got the
Bronco
off-road
Sport and the Bronco version of it. And
Very good.
You know, both, we can't wait for the customers who are enthusiastic off-road participants. You know, the horses bucking on the Bronco as opposed to galloping on the Mustangs. But, you know, all in one stable here at Ford Motor Company.
Oh, that's fantastic. Jim, again, thank you very much. This is Pam from NortheastWheelsEvents.com at the 2021 Ford Nationals here in Carlisle, PA. For more cool events like this, make sure you check NortheastWheelsEvents.com, SoutheastWheelsEvents.com, UKWheelsEvents.com, and if you like this video, click subscribe. I'll see you at the shows.